All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yasha, Bahashem Chakadas, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are running taught the truth, and peace, blessings, and love and salutations to the hopeful lex God brought throughout the four corners of the earth. Today, this is Brother Ayuwab come back to you today with another lesson through the spring power of Yahbashim Shabashim Krakadas, going into, as you see the title, E is starting to show their horns. I got a couple videos on social media app called Instagram about Esau, going in on a Jake, man. I tried last night to make his video. It only got like 5 minutes of it. So then I tried it again earlier. It got 5 minutes again. I don't know what's going on. My phone's been acting up lately, but so I'm gonna get it on here. I'm gonna do it on the laptop on StreamYard and Lil Willing. It'll be edifying. So as you see, the cops killing people. You got the cops killing not people, but cops killing more Jakes, and you got a trial going on, I believe, right now. Let me see if I can share my screen so I can. So this is from it says Tariq Elite. I guess he'd be posting about like Jake and all that. But here's a video right here. I ain't gonna ramble on too much. Let's see if I can get it in full quality. Oops, like you.
Go away right now.
That's first thing here, go away. Because Esau don't want you in their face. Esau don't want you nowhere around them, man. It's like it, but Esau don't want you nowhere around them. Esau would rather just be by himself and doing all this and that by themselves. But Esau has had a perpetual hatred towards you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. I believe I spelled it wrong. No, but the Esau has had the Edomites, the so-called white man, has had a perpetual hatred towards you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, ever since the garden, man. And if you can receive it, then you receive it. But what I mean by that is Cain is Esau. Esau is Cain. When Cain died, he was reincarnated into Esau. And if you can receive it, you can receive it because reincarnation is biblical. And if you don't, I ain't gonna go into it this lesson. That's a whole nother lesson, 2 or 3 lessons in itself. But you can look up GMS reincarnation. You can go to my beloved brother Rob Tasdakwa's page, 11th Hour Servant, and look up reincarnation 101, 201, and so on and so forth. And you'll get edified with reincarnation, and that is biblical, and precepts proving that reincarnation is biblical, man. So this is Genesis 4. Let me just get verse 4, Genesis 4, verse 4. This is when the Lord asked for Cain and Abel to bring an offering. This is Genesis 4 and 4. And Abel, let me start it for 3. Genesis 4, verse 3. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord Yahweh. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering, he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. So the Lord had respect, and he seen Cain's, or not Cain, but it's like he seen Abel's offering to be more valuable than Cain's offering. He seen Abel's offering to be more valuable than Cain's offering, because Cain brought fruit and Abel brought the firstling of the fat. And jump down to verse 8. Genesis 4, verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. So Cain was wroth against Abel. Cain hated Abel because Abel's offering, and it's like that. It was a tongue twister for him, but Abel's offering was more respectable, was more desirable than Cain's offering. So Cain slew his brother. And then when Cain slew his brother, the Lord found out about it and cursed Cain with leprosy, man. So because Cain had melanin, he was a dark-skinned man, as well as Abel, as well as all of, the nations back in the day, in the ancient world, during Adam's time. But when Cain slew his brother, the Lord cursed him with leprosy. Leprosy being that pale skin tone, that pale tone, that red tone, man. And that's a curse, man, that went out. And then when Cain died, he was reincarnated into Esau. If you can receive it, like I just said, look up reincarnation, GMS. But this is when Isaac and Rebekah had twins, or Isaac went into Rebekah, and Rebekah had twins in her womb. This is Genesis 25, verse 25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So when Esau, the so-called white man, but we're just going to refer to him as Esau right now. So when this baby came out of the womb, so the baby comes out the womb, and you describe the baby. Ooh, that baby's red. He's red like a hairy garment. He's red all over. Okay, so you put that baby aside. So you wait for the next baby to come out. And it says, verse 26, and after that came out his brother. So his brother come out. Okay, he's looking at the baby. And it says, and his hand took hold of on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. So he took hold of his heel. And so then they looked at the baby. And then they set him to the side. Why didn't they describe what color Esau was, or why didn't they describe what color Jacob was, but they described what color Esau was? And Shalom, that's the brother right there, 11th hour servant. Go to his page and look up reincarnation 101, 201, man. He'll edify you with biblical reincarnation, man. But so when the babies came out, they described what Esau was, which his color was red, but they didn't describe what color or what Jacob looked like. That's because back in the ancient world, they was all melanated. They all had that dark skin tone. So when Esau came out of the womb, he was different from everybody else. He looked different from everybody else. So they had to say, well, Jacob looked like everybody else, but Esau, he's a different color. He was red, because that was unheard of, man. So Esau was so that's it. I was just letting you know that was, that Cain, from having that, Cain had that leprosy. Then when he was reincarnated into Esau, he still had that leprosy, man, because he was cursed. He was cursed with that leprosy, and it followed him into Esau's lineage. And then I'm gonna get two chapters over. Two chapters, if it lets me. Is it gonna let me? How I get over to the next chapter? Here we go. Genesis 27 and verse, and I'm getting to the point right here. This is Genesis 27, and this is when they grew up, and Jacob and his mother supplanted Esau of his blessing. So when the firstborn is supposed to receive the blessing, actually Jacob supplanted his brother, and he received the blessing, which ultimately Esau sold his birthright. And you can read that in Genesis 25. So then when Jacob received that blessing and Esau didn't, Esau hated his brother, man. And I'm gonna get that right here. Genesis 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So Esau hates Jacob. Esau hated Jacob for taking his birthright, and they still hate him to this very day. And you got Esau trying to take their birthright back, which they're not going to be able to. And then you got Jake. You got Jake over here trying to be buddy with Esau, man. You got Jake trying to be buddy with Esau, man. And Esau ain't your friend. Esau, you can't be buddy with Esau. They horns is starting to show. You know, they might have a head full of hair, but you got their horns is underneath their hair, and they starting to grow and grow and grow. And then you say, "Ooh, what's that popping up from their hair, man?" That's a horns starting to come up, man. They starting to get more aggressive, and which I'm about to show you. You know, and Jake going to say, "Hey, yeah, white people, they the devil and they evil people," but then they're going to try to take up for him at the same time. And be like, "Well, yeah, white people is bad, but this dude right here, he's been my buddy for life. I die for him." Man, you justifying, man. You trying to find justification for the wicked, man. But you know, I'm just gonna get this. So like, let me just get this right here.
Go away right now.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting.
Let's
You know
go.
what? Maybe you should hang on a little longer. We'll
Let's
see
go.
how it goes. Then we won't have to give the report by
What
ourselves.
is it you're doing here?
Then
Then walk.
Okay, that's what I was doing. She came out of house.
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away.
I already walked away.
Walk away right now. You need help?
Because this was from
I'm happy to help you. I didn't hit you. There's a difference between
Pretty sure
pushing
you
you.
were the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on the neighborhood.
someone came running.
Walk back.
You better walk away. You walk away. You talking to my
Look, Esau's trying to get all serious and in the dude's face. Esau think he found a Jake that's gonna cower down in fear. You can tell this Jake ain't cowering down in fear, man. Jake ain't about to back down to Esau, man. Jake's standing his ground. Jake ain't doing nothing wrong. Jake just sitting there trying to walk through the park. Then you got Esau over here trying to bully him, man. Cause they a bully, man. Esau is a big bully, man. Look at him. Look, I can't zoom in on his face, man. Esau is a big bully, man. And then you got his wife over here trying to talk. Man, tell his wife to shut up.
There's a difference between
Pretty sure
pushing
you were
you.
the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on the neighborhood.
Someone came running.
Walk back.
You better walk away. You walk away. You talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife?
Walk away.
I didn't do
Walk
that.
away.
Your wife was speaking.
Check it out. You either walk away or I'm gonna carry your ass out of here.
Dude, if you touch
What do you want to do?
You better not touch me.
Or
I'm not
what?
arguing.
What are you gonna do?
You up on me?
Let's go. Walk
I'm not-
away.
I didn't do anything.
I'm about to do something to you. You better start walking.
I didn't do anything to her.
You better start walking right
You
now.
come after me like that?
I ain't coming after you. You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out. Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
Bitch, fuck you.
Oh, you bet. You want to bet what
I
I
used to
do?
devils,
I
man.
live here.
Okay,
Right
we
now,
should
you're
walk home.
harassing the
I'm
neighborhood.
not harassing anyone walking through the neighborhood I live in.
Where? But check it out. We are a tight-knit community.
Okay.
We
How
take
long
care
have
of
you
each
been
other.
here? How long have you
Hell of a
been
lot
living
longer than your ass, because I have never seen you before in my
here? How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
none of
does
your
that even
business.
matter to you?
How long have you been
It
living
doesn't
here?
matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my face.
You've been
Get out of my
living-
face.
You walked up to me.
Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you.
Look,
You either get your ass moving or I'm gonna move you.
You smell drunk.
You wanna bet?
You are drunk.
I'm about to show you what I can do.
I would suggest that you
Better walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
I'm walking. You keep following me, sir.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there.
There's multiple ways out of here, sir.
You wanna bet? Walk away. Go away right now.
Call the police.
so you see, and then you're in the description, it says harassing the neighborhood, quote unquote. It says a suspected white supremacist named Jonathan Pentland of Columbia, South Carolina, harassed and assaulted a young black male for simply walking in the neighborhood. The black male named DeAndre actually lives in the area The anti-black race war is in full swing. Pentland is a military sergeant. So, you know, this is your military, man. Racist. And you know, we got 144 right here. If you can see it in the little comment, birthday Yabashimiya. So Esau, man, is so you know, that's it. The water. Can't see the video.
Go away.
Esau,
right now.
man.
Call the police.
Let me see if I can see it on my phone. Let me see if I can.
Walk away.
Oh, I'm tripping. Slovakia. I forgot to share my screen. I'm tripping. Slovakia. I forgot to share my screen. I'm tripping.
Go away.
Let me let y'all watch it again then.
Go away.
I'm tripping. Slovakia for that. But yeah, the brother said, you know, your pod lesson. You can't, if you don't understand the beginning, you can never understand what's happening in the rest of the book, man. That's it. Nor will you understand what's going on in the world today. That's it. So yeah, Slovakia for that. Yeah, y'all heard it, but y'all couldn't see it.
Go away.
So let me play it again for y'all. And I ain't gonna talk during it. I'm just gonna let it play.
Go away right now.
Call the police.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just
I'm
waiting.
picking fights with who?
Let's
You know
go.
what? Maybe you should hang out a little longer. We'll
Let's
see
go.
how it goes. Then we won't have to get the report by
What is
ourselves.
it you're doing here?
Walking.
Then walk.
Okay, that's what I was doing. In our house.
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away.
I'm walking away.
Walk away right now. You need help?
You got this one coming.
I'm happy to help you. I didn't hit you. There's a difference between
Pretty sure
pushing
you
you.
were the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on the neighborhood.
Someone came running.
Walk back.
You better walk away. You walk away. You talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife?
Walk away.
I didn't do
Walk
that.
away.
My wife is speaking.
Check it out. You do walk away or I'm going to carry your ass out of here.
Dude, if you touch
What do you
me,
want to do?
You better not touch me.
Or what? What are you going to do?
You up on me?
Let's go. Walk away.
I didn't do anything.
I'm about to do something to you. You better start walking.
I didn't do anything to her.
You better start walking right
You
now.
come after me like that?
I ain't coming after you. You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out. Where? Where's your house? What's your address?
Maybe we should walk you home.
Walk me home.
Oh, you bet. You want to bet what I can do?
I live here.
Okay,
Right
we should
now,
walk
you're
out.
harassing the neighborhood.
I'm not harassing anyone walking through the neighborhood. I live here.
Where? But check it out. We are a tight-knit community.
Okay.
We
How
take
long
care
have
of
you
each
been
other.
here? How long have
Hell of a
you
lot
been
longer than your ass, because I have never seen you before in my
How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
none
does
of
that
your
even
business.
matter to you?
How long have you been
It
living here?
doesn't matter. You know what? Get the hell out of my...
Bruh, Slovakia, just like, cause I was thinking this when I was watching the video. Just like they were saying, they said, where do you live? Where do you live? And then when he said, well, how long you been here? He said, none of your business, man. You see Esau as a damn devil, man. That's what I would have said, shit, none of your damn business if I live here or not. Esau, man.
my face. Get out of my face.
You walked up to me.
Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you. You either get your ass moving or I'm going to move you.
You smell drunk.
You want to bet?
You are drunk.
I'm about to show you what I can do.
I would suggest that
You better walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
I'm walking. You keep following me, sir.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there.
There's multiple ways out of here, sir.
You want to bet? Walk away. Go away right now.
So yeah, you see it. Esau, man. Esau's starting to show their horns, man. And you know, Slovakia again for that. I don't, Lord willing, that wasn't in the way a lot of the video, or it wasn't covering most of the video. Let's see. Could you see it that time? Yeah, you can see it. So yeah, You know, the brother had his comment up, but you know, you can still see the video. But now you see that Esau is starting to show his horns, man. That was a military sergeant that you seen doing that.
Right now.
Again, you know, I read again, harassing the neighborhood suspected white supremacist named Jonathan Penland of Columbia, South Carolina, harassed and assaulted a young black male for simply walking in the neighborhood. The black male named DeAndre actually lives in the area. The anti-black race war is in full swing. Penland is a military sergeant. You know, again, that 144 right here. So it's you know, this is your military man. This is your army saying this stuff, man. Your military man. Your military shouldn't be acting like this, man. But you know, you got the cops killing Jake. You got the military harassing Jake, man. It's all coming together, man. They are starting to show their horns, man, because they have a perpetual hatred. A hatred that is everlasting, man. Let me just get the script right here. This is Ezekiel 35. Let me get this other script pulled up that I'm gonna get. Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And Mount Seir being Esau, man. Genesis 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So when you see the scripts like Mount Seir and the Chaldeans, Babylon, Edom, Idumea, it's talking about Esau, man. It's talking about the Edomites, man. In full. It's not talking about this. It's not talking about, well, yeah, this group of Edomites is bad, but you know, you still have a group of Edomites that are good. No, that's how you Christians think, man. That's not even you Christian, but that's how you Jake think. You think that you got these group of Edomites that's bad, then you got this group over here that is good. You got this group of Edomites over here that is good. No, all of them is bad, man. They are the wicked, man. They are evil, man. All of them. Though they speak smooth unto you, man, their inward thoughts are evil, man. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 3. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Why, Lord? Why are you going to do all this to Mount Seir? Why are you going to do this to Esau, man? Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and let's get that word perpetual real quick, man. You know, just for edification purposes. Definition of perpetual. It says
perpetual,
never ending or changing, everlasting, never ending, eternal, permanent, unending, endless, long lasting, and what else? Immortal, imperishable. So this is an everlasting hatred, a never-ending hatred, a permanent hatred that Esau, the so-called white man, has towards you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And y'all think that y'all want to be buddy with him, and y'all want to find that one good Edomite. So it says Ezekiel 35, verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had to end. So Esau shed our blood, man, when we was in slavery, especially when we was in slavery, man. And even today, you know, during slavery, they was use our babies as alligator baits. If you know, when we was on the boats, that we'll get on the boats and they check our teeth and check our muscles and everything, and our eyeballs and everything to make sure that we was to see how we looked and how strong we are and everything. And if we wasn't to their petite, to their team, man, they just throw us off the ship with the chains on, man. So we just drown to death, man. That's that perpetual hatred that they had toward us. They didn't show no pity towards us, man. They didn't have no mercy towards us. And that's another script I'm going to bring out. They'd rape our men. Yes, the men, Edomite men would rape our men, man. You'd have You'd have you'd have them raping our woman. They would sew cats in our woman's pregnant stomachs, man. All this, that, and the third, man. They would separate us from our families, man. That is a perpetual hatred, man, that they had towards us. A never-ending hatred that they had towards us.
Go
You know what I
away
mean?
right now. Call the police.
Hey, they've already been called.
How do I get off this? Okay. Here's another. I'm gonna get this other video right here. Oh, okay, I can't make it bigger, but
Aquifa, BLM, how you doing? Let me tell you a little something. Chauvin case. Innocent, guilty. Man, I really don't give a flying fuck. But there's two different things from last summer to this summer. Last summer there was an election. This summer there is not. Riot, steal, shoot, rob, kill. You do your thing. Because we're coming this time. Arm up. Stay safe.
so whether this Edomite was talking out the side of his neck or being true, he's showing his true colors, man. He's showing his horns, man. He don't care. He said you heard he really don't give a flying fuck. But he said the difference from last summer and this summer is that last summer there wasn't no election, so they wasn't worried about an election and Trump them losing the election for Trump. So this summer, as he's saying, and what I'm reading on this situation, that they don't have nothing to lose, man, because Trump ain't their president no more, so they ain't got nothing to lose. He had a Trump hat on.
What's up,
Let's see
Aquifa?
if we can see it.
BLM, how you doing? Let me tell you a little something.
So you got that little Trump hat right here.
Chauvin case. Innocent, guilty.
You see it, a little Trump hat.
Man, I really don't give a flying fuck.
Here, and I really don't give a flying. They don't care, man. But in the description it says Black Americans, black. That's all you hear, man. Black. We not black. It says no matter what the outcome of the Derek trial is, these suspected white supremacist militias plan on doing ambush attacks on black people after the trial. Black people be ready and prepared to defend themselves and their families by any means. So that Esau don't care no more, man. They don't care. And they coming for you, man. And I wanted to also get this real quick. It says daughter of New York Jets hero Al Toon is shot dead by her husband. It looks like he's Edomite. By her husband in front of their 8-month-old baby before he turned the gun on himself. So he killed his wife and then he killed himself. And then his wife looked like she's a Negro and he's an Edomite, man. Which you so-called Negro, Latina, and Native American women, y'all not supposed to be joining yourselves unto Esau, man. You're not supposed to be joining yourselves unto Esau. This is Isaiah 13, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So, that was her judgment, man. She was joined unto Esau, man. You're not supposed to be joining yourself unto another. You women ain't supposed to be joining yourself unto another nation, man. You're not supposed to be laying with another nation, especially Esau, man. That's our enemy, man. You laying with the devil, man. You laying with your enemy. And when you have your baby's an Edomite, man. That baby is an Edomite. That baby is not a Negro, Latino, Native American, even though they may look like an Israelite, they're actually Edomites, man. They are another nation, whatever man you lay with from that nation, because a man brings the seed. So you got so you women that are joined unto the Edomites, man, you're gonna be thrust through. You join unto them. You jakes that say, well, Tom is my best friend. Bob is my best friend. Well, you gonna fall by the sword with Bob. You're gonna be thrust through with Bob because you can't let your Edomite, so-called Edomite friends go, man. So that's what I wanted to get with that. And how much time I got? It's 30. I really didn't want to make it this long, man. But that one video I accidentally didn't show it, or it wasn't on the screen. So I'm just gonna end it off right here, which I was gonna end it off here anyways. But this is Amos. This is Amos 1 verse 11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. And who's Esau's brother? Who is Edom's brother? Esau's brother is Jacob. He pursued us with the sword. To this day, he does. It says, because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. The definition of pity says,
Pity.
the feeling of sorrow and compassion caused by the suffering and misfortune of others. It says compassion, sorrow, sadness, emotion, sympathy. So they didn't have no sympathy towards us, man. They didn't have and to this day, they didn't show no sympathy. They didn't show no remorse, no sadness, no mercy towards us, man. And it says, so that's why the Lord ain't going to turn his wrath away from you, turn his punishment away from you. It says, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually. There's that word perpetually again. His anger was infinite, was forever. And it says, and he kept his wrath forever. So their wrath is forever, man. So when you see Jake like, well, he's my best friend, man. He's good, man. He ain't gonna do. Yeah, man. He's gonna. They are gonna show their horns, man. Esau is starting to show their horns. Esau's horns are starting to get raised up more and more through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemeshai. And Lord willing, that leads to more fights amongst the two groups. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. Before I end it off, like give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due. To Yahweh, Bahashem Yahshua, Bahashem Rachak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who were one who taught the truth. And peace, blessings, love, and to the hopeful legacy scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Until next time, Shalom, Kwame Shala, and above. Shalom.